What up, fam? Sam and Yanni once
Aloha.
again in the house.
Flow tribe, inflow, let's go.
Values.
Today we're dropping in with values. And if I was to ask you right now, which I am, what are your core values in life? What do you live by? What do you stand for? Because I know that before we had our business, I didn't know what my core values in life were. I never sat in space and actually dropped in and what do I value? So I invite you to, after this, watching this video, take like 10, 20 minutes to actually create space and drop in what is meaningful for you. What do you want to embody? What are you already embodying
In your life, business.
You know? And so when we dropped into space and like really set the values of what Flow Tribe is all about and our embodiment of our life that we live, because life and work for us is entwined because we love what we do. We get to, passion is our purpose. So our values for business is our values for life. And one of our key values is experience, to feel all there is to feel, an all level of emotions, okay? We need to feel the lows, like the pain, the grief, the sadness, to experience higher levels of joy and happiness, and expansive. Because once you feel these low level emotions, you release stagnant energy and that makes you feel lighter and more free, and we can only ever teach from experience. We can only ever take people to the depths that we have gone ourselves, that we have experienced ourselves.
Yeah, and that's right. So it's like, how do you know, right? Yeah, if you haven't experienced something, if something's challenging your belief system of like how you can expand yourself, but how do you know without actually experiencing it yourself? Because don't ever give your power away by just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna, take their word for it. Experience it yourself.
Yes. And when someone speaks into something, it can be like an activation of, oh, that sounds interesting. Like you can, and then you want to be in that experience yourself and see what it's all about.
Experiencing it yourself.
Yeah, experience. It's all about the experience.
And there's so many values: transparency, integrity, love, truth, humility, humble power, fire, whatever your key ones are. So our main ones are truth. Truth. To be integrity, to speak your truth. Okay, in every moment. And that's a trigger for many people because we wear these masks. It's I've got to hide this part of myself. But what happens when you speak your truth? You keep your sovereignty. You expand your sovereignty.
Yeah, and this was a big one for me because I was a people pleaser. And I've only just practicing speaking my truth over the last couple of months. And it's so empowering. It's like, it's not our responsibility how the truth is received, because sometimes the truth hurts. Like if you just say no, like if someone wants to catch up, you can literally just say, oh no, because it's important, and you don't have to even give an explanation because you're coming from heart space, but it's important to do you first.
Speak your truth.
Speak your truth.
It'll set you free.
It is so powerful.
Yeah.
And set you free. Another key one for us is freedom. Freedom in your body, freedom in your mind, and your unique soul expression to shine through. That allows that freedom because it's releasing fear of judgment.
And, we've sitting at a certain embodiment on all these values, and we're always leaning into these to be the embodiment of our message, to be the embodiment of our values. And, integrity was a big one, the last year especially.
Yeah.
And just leaning into all the areas you're out of truth.
Yeah.
Or you're talking bullshit, or you're not embodied, or whatever, it's like, get in there and speak your damn truth and don't worry about it.
And what you'll find is when you set your core values for your life, you will be initiated into it because you're setting your intention, and intention is everything.
Yeah.
You understand? So you're allowing the energy of the value to move through you now, and you become more aware when you're not met in that value, and you catch yourself out, and you're actually like, okay, and then
Yeah,
you
where-
go into that value.
Yeah, where you're not being in integrity
Yeah.
of your values.
Catch yourself out, because awareness is number key, and then action is number 2. So,
And then I want to speak into humility. Can I?
Chris, please do.
And humility, the humble power, humility to really be humble in everything you do.
Yeah.
And not to pedestal yourself, and to be humility in showing up in all your allness, in your softness, and your vulnerability. Humility not to over exceed your power, not power over but power with. Okay. Humility just to be humble in what you have and who you are and who you are becoming.
Just knowing that everyone has a piece to this puzzle that we are creating, and no one has their shit together.
We ain't got our shit together.
And
Sometimes we do, but it's the journey.
It's a constant growth. Everyone has their ups and downs, and that's where the transparency and the integrity piece comes in, because we can speak into where we are at, and hold those spaces for your unique soul expression to shine through, and your piece to the puzzle to give to the spaces and the participants that surround. So, yay, that's values.
What about play?
Play. Oh my God. Play is my favorite. So last year, when we were exploration of the spaces and the ceremonies that we had.
Deep ceremony, yeah.
Deep ceremonies. We forgot play. And play is definitely my unique soul expression, finding fun in everything we do, self-discovery and personal development. It's fun. It is fun. And it used to be hard. It was challenging and kicking and screaming, until we got mentors and they gave the tools and techniques to help us through it. And it becomes fun, because we discover new ways of releasing stagnant energy. And my way of releasing stagnant energy, which is from play.
And you don't always have to be deep in your shit, and be wandering around in it. And, there's a bit of a facade going around in the spiritual communities and in the conscious communities around, you've got to have this facade of being, all your shit together and be serious when you're in ceremony. And it's like your soul just wants to have fun. Like your soul is like this emotionally intelligent, like super being, right? And infuse that into your inner child, and then bring that into your life. How much joy and pleasure can you bring into your life?
Laughter is medicine. Make sure.
Gärna YouTube.
Oh, I love that. Yay.
Big love, fam. Hope this helps.
Write down your values.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.